we're going to do today is a mediation demonstration. We're going to do a role play from beginning to end. Mediator's opening statement all the way through agreement writing. But let's back up a moment, bring us up to date as to how we came to this moment. I've got my file, and I've already called both of the parties so that I know their names, I got their phone numbers, address. We've done all that in the intake presentation. So what I've done, met them at the door, they knew to show up, I've set them down. It really doesn't matter who sits where. Some mediators like to put the respondent on the right and the complainant on the left because it's a good memory device for them. I have a hard enough time remembering my left hand from my right hand to begin with, so it really doesn't matter where I sit them. I've set my room up, though, so that I have just enough chairs for the parties present. Now, I know that from having called them. They've decided that they weren't going to have any representatives here, so it's just these 3 chairs. In a typical situation, I'd have the door directly behind me, but for videotaping purposes, the door is going to be to the side. But if I had an opportunity when I showed up to a place, I'm going to try to set it up in such a way so that I have access to the door. That's important to me to be able to keep who comes in and who comes out of this confidential setting. So I've got all that under control. I've got my agreement to mediate form, and I'm going to begin with that, have them sign that first. Now, one other thing I want to address, and that is dress code. When you come to a mediation, how should you dress? I typically come dressed formally, and then based upon how the parties show up, I will make adjustments from there. And both of these are pretty well professionally dressed, so I'm going to stay in the suit and tie, the coat and tie. However, if I arrived and one of them was in overalls, or the other one was in a t-shirt or something like that, I might pull my coat off and hang it on the back of the chair. I'm going to adjust. I might loosen my tie. I might take my tie completely off, depending upon what the setting dictates. I'm going to play that by ear as I walk in. But start out formal. They're dressed professionally, so now I'm just going to stay the way I am. So keep that in mind as you're coming, dressed professionally. You can always remove something or adjust something far easier than you can put something on. So, all right, we're going to begin then, and I'm going to start with my opening statement.